All right, guys. Well, let's move right in. Hi, my name is Todd Spears, and here's a little bit about me. I probably really don't have time to read this. Some of you may or may not have ever heard of me. Been online for a long time, coming up with software and ideas. It's just been my career my entire life, right out of college. I have a degree in computer science and mathematics, so I'm somewhat of a geek. I somewhat get programming. I understand it. I worked with a great team of developers. And that's what I do. Some of my family here on the right, I'm the guy that invented SEO hosting, if that's something you've ever heard of. Been doing SEO since around 2004. Hung out with Keith Baxter and Ryan Dice a lot in the early years. Published Blog Network Blueprint in 2011 and again in 2015. That set off the entire PBN craze, as we like to call it these days. OMG was one of the contributing members in their early stages. All right, so that's a little bit about me. It doesn't really matter, but what matters is what I'm here to show you. Also want to introduce you to my partner, Herc. Herc, say hello.
What's up, everybody?
That's right. That's Herc. He is a real rock and roller, as the picture shows. That is not photoshopped. But so Herc, he's also been very, very successful online for, as long as there's been a dial-up modem. He's been online and jacking around with it and making money. He's been doing hardcore SEO for the last few years now, and he's already up to making over $25,000 per month with client SEO and, a few other things, consulting and helping others rank their sites. So this is Herc. If you want to read more about it there, it says he's a pretty down-to-earth guy, and I can vouch for that. So Herc's a really good guy, and I'm really fortunate to have such a great partner on this project, and we've been working really well together. Herc's going to show you a lot of cool stuff in just a little bit. All right, so now in only 20 minutes, the first thing I want to do here is tell you exactly what we're talking about, what you need to be doing for what I like to call the next generation search engine optimization. Okay, today you're going to see multiple new and old sites making big gains in the search engines in such a short period of time. I mean, we're seeing rankings bump up like within 24 hours, like nothing else, okay? So give me the next 20 minutes and I'll prove it to you, and then we'll talk about demonstrating how we do it ourselves. All right, everybody ready? Now I'm gonna, by the way, I'm gonna be asking you guys to type in hashtags so I can see that you're there, so that I can see that you're paying attention, because if you're not paying attention, I'm just wasting my breath. All right, I see lots and lots of readies there. All right, moving on. Now, what are we going to talk about today? What we are talking about is the semantic web. Anyone out there ever heard of the semantic web? Yeah, everyone's starting to talk about the semantic web. It's becoming the thing. Now, is anybody on here ever implemented anything in the semantic web realm? A couple yeses. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. I won't call your name out if you say no. All right, I see. Yeah, seeing a lot of no's, seeing some yeses. Okay, good. So we got about a little here, a little there. Yeah, hard to write. Exactly. Okay. So more importantly, what we're going to be talking about here is structured data. I see someone talked about schema in the chat here. You're absolutely right. We're going to be talking about structured data and schema. Okay. The definition of structured data from the interwebs, so it has to be true. Data that can be immediately identified within an electronic structure, such as a relational database. For example, to retrieve the name of a city, the quote-unquote city field is accessed. In contrast, text is unstructured. To derive meaning from it, the text must be scanned and analyzed. Everybody get that? Good. Most people don't get that. Most people look at that and just say, okay, well, I don't really know what all that meant, structured relational databases, city fields, and whatnot. So not very many people are using it. All right, and it's true. According to Search Engine Land, and you can obviously go back and look this up whenever you feel like it, 80% of all sites do not use structured data. And I see this all the time too. I have a tool that I can go in and look at and see who's using structured data and who isn't. All right, who cares? Who cares about structured data? Well, I can tell you who cares. Google cares. That's who. Now, according to SEOskeptic.com, Google is now piloting a program. And guys, this information is hot off the presses. Google hasn't really come out and actually given the 2 thumbs up to structured data and schema and things like that until just recently. So they're now piloting a program that allows local business owners to provide information about their business by using schema.org. Schema.org is a few years old, but now Google is really, really honing in and recognizing them. For example, by providing in your site with a mix of required, recommended, and optional properties with the values that are given to us by Schema.org, there's something called like a local business class. Now, there's tons and tons and tons of different classes, so to speak, that relate to different businesses online, but this one in particular we're going to focus on. A business can now provide Google with information about the things like the business name, address, telephone number, physical location, and hours of operation. Now, traditionally, you write a site in a Word document and you publish it with WordPress or whatever. It ends up being translated into HTML, all right? Or you can just write in straight HTML. Googlebot comes by and they read that entire page and they think, okay, what does this mean to me? What is this? What is that? What is this? And they have to figure it out. They have to understand it. Now, Googlebot is a machine. Google is a machine. There's not some human that sits back and tries to figure out what your site's about. They have to figure it out. Now, mind you, they're granted, they are good at what they do. They can figure it out eventually. However, Google recommends providing this information using JSON LD. Okay, so remember that. Schema, structured data, JSON LD. So now what we can do is we can give them exactly what they're looking for in a structured data set using JSON LD. Okay. Also, from SEOhacker.com, Schema is the new way of Google, Yahoo, and Bing to set the whole internet out. To sort out the whole internet, I mean. It is a system that will make it easier for the search engines to divide what a site is or even a paragraph is all about. In other words, you're helping them understand what you're talking about. And that's what they want. I mean, they don't want to spend loads and loads of computer power trying to figure out what it is you go on. Because you have to remember, Google treats everyone with suspicion. And if they didn't, they wouldn't be as great as they are, or they would get scammed all the time by various you know, nefarious guys out there or gals out there that are, you know, trying to trick us or hack us or do something crazy. So they're suspicious of you from the get-go, and they put in a lot of things to try to determine what you're up to and who you are. Now, if you provide structured data to them, it helps them understand that without a lot of extra power. All right. Now, you say, okay, great, Todd, that's a lot of mumbo-jumbo geek speak. So if I do spend all the time learning how to do it, is there any proof that structured data actually increases rankings? And that's what I'm going to show you now. So give me a big old hashtag show me. Let's see them. Okay. All right. Let's get it going. Yeah, everyone's excited. Yeah, I am too. All right, moving right along. This is one of the first screenshots that I wanted to show you, and it's really, really awesome to see this site starting to move up a little bit in the rankings. You can see here, and then immediately when structured data was applied, look at that pop. Now, we have done this over and over again on our sites. This has actually hurt your site, correct?
No, this is actually a client site, like a guy that I work with and help him out do stuff. So he got access to our little magic bullet and applied it, and this is what happened.
Yeah, I bet he was pretty happy, huh?
A little bit, yeah. His client was even happier.
Yeah, exactly. So we've been using, we've been allowing a few others to use this over the past, I don't even think it's been a month yet, but you are seeing that correctly, from 16 to 2, all right? That's what happens when you apply some structured data to your site. No, nothing else, Daryl. I mean, obviously there might have been a few links built back here. You see it flatline? If you see, normally when you see your site flatlining and you've already applied some links to it, what do? Right. You build more links, all right? You spend more money. And that usually, that can work. Sometimes you have on-page problems. Sometimes you're penalized, something like that. But this was no more links. This was simply structured data. Yeah, PBN superlinks and PBN superlinks aren't free. Yeah, they're not. Trust me, I started all that. Yeah. All right, let's keep on going here. We've got several more client examples here of people that this is from our beta testers group. Page 1 snack pack within 24 hours. This guy was not in the snack pack at all, and he dropped schema on his site, and boom, how would you like to be in a snack pack? That's a pretty awesome testimonial by another Magnus, no relation. Now, hey, Herc, tell us a little bit about this site, because this is your gal.
So this is actually a VA that I work with, and of course, as we were building out the plugin, I wanted her to test stuff, and I said, you know, Marissa, you got to put this plugin on the site and get it ranking, and she did, and it did, and then kind of showed her how to start approaching businesses to lease the site off her. And this was only a couple weeks ago when we first released the beta, and she actually got a phone call. She sold the site to a guy for $1,000 a month that she's going to get every single month, and she doesn't have to do anything else but collect a check.
That's right.
That was built.
Yeah, this is part of a rank and rent strategy where you rank a site on page 1 and you call all the guys on page 2 and say, hey, check this out. You're not getting anywhere on page 2. How would you like to rent my site that's already there? You're probably already spending, you know, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for your SEO guy to get you on page 2. Why not just go straight to the cow? All right. Everybody see that? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I had a dead body on page 2. You got it, Brad. I've used that one before. All right, we're just going to keep on going here for another one. JC Blake. I will forever be grateful to Herc Magnus that he insisted I take a look at this little plugin project he's been working on. One of my clients was moving around from page 2 to page 3, went all the way up to the 3rd on the first page using the plugin. All right, so he was on page 2 and page 3. He went all the way up to the number 3 on the first page. I think he fluctuates between 1 and 3. Some rank trackers I use are showing it as first. Holy heck, what happened with no additional links or adjustments to the site? Just the plugin. Let it do its thing, follow the instructions, and watch and wonder. Thank you, Herc, and all involved. Fantastic plugin, ridiculous support, and you guys have a fan here for life. That's awesome testimonial from JC, and we really appreciate him getting involved, applying what we were teaching, and seeing his client sites go all the way to the top 3 positions in Google. So another example of really not doing anything except applying schema, JSON to these sites. And we could go on and on with more of these slides and testimonials from people. Maybe we'll show you some more in a little bit, but I think everyone gets the picture that it works. Now, what the heck does this all this mean to you? It means you must do it before your competition does. That's what we're telling you today. So just do what we're telling you right now. You don't have to buy anything from me at all. I'm just letting you know that the wave is coming for structured data. And if you don't get on board now doing it, you know, you're going to get left behind. You're going to get beat. So here's what you can Google and read all day long. I'm going to give you some links and resources in just a minute so you can go off and do this on your own. I know some of you are absolutely brilliant minds that are on this call. Wished you would have thought of this yourself and can read code, can probably good programmers and all that yourself. Structured data using schema.org. Okay, that's really all you need to Google, and you will get all the information you need to know. What I have here is a couple of links that I've studied. Okay. There's a couple of links that I've studied to push us in the right direction. The top one in orange is from Google's own site. You know, Google publishes information about schema. It's right there. Developers.google.com, schemas, format, /JSON-LD. The rest of that stuff just means English. It'll default to that. But you're looking for JSON-LD. So Google is telling you right there that they like some JSON. All right. Let's see. I can drop those into the chat in just a minute. I'll have to.
I can do that, Todd. You just get.
Okay, go. Okay, you do that. The other one is at W3. Okay, so here's the thing. So once you understand JSON, once you understand what they're looking for, what the structure looks like, and you can get the structured formats from different places online. There's lots and lots and lots of them, man. I saw an Excel document that just had thousands and thousands of different schemas for different industries. It was amazing. But right now we're mainly focusing just on locals and what our inner circle's doing. We plan on obviously getting into a lot more stuff later on. Other thing, w3.org will teach you what that link does is will teach you how to embed JSON LD into HTML documents, okay? And so it's embedded in the HTML and it's invisible to the user. Only the bots see it because it's hidden in tags. All right? All right? That's how you do it, okay? So like I said, but you don't have to buy anything on this webinar. I know every webinar you've ever attended in the last whenever, you know, they say, well, in order to do any of it, you got to buy it. I'm not telling you that today. There you go. Now, I'm not saying it's easy either. It's not. All right. Now, of course, did I hit my 20-minute mark? I want to know. I can't see what time it is. Did I hit 20 minutes? Okay, so we started 6 minutes late, and it's now at the 29 mark. So I went 23 minutes, guys, and told you exactly what you came here to see and what is the new wave of SEO in 2016. Mark my words, I guarantee you are going to hear nothing but semantic web and schema markup starting in February all the way through 2016. All right, you see what it says right there. If you're done, you can give me a thank you and leave. Appreciate your time. I know you got to get to learning now. If you want to stay, oh my goodness, the stays are coming in pretty heavy. Staying, everyone. I haven't seen one person say thank you. Right on.
Are people asking if you can use for affiliate sites as well, Todd, or is it mainly for local?
I'm sorry, Tony. What was that?
For the plugin, is it mainly for local, or can do for affiliate sites as well?
You can use some of it. There is some markup, different types of schema for different industries in affiliate. Certainly, there are some affiliate products that can be ranking for local terms as well. There's different ways of using it. So yes, you can. We do have some affiliate sites that we can show you. I mean, just taking an affiliate site and putting in its country. I mean, look, if Google just sees a little bit of schema, and we're going to show you a site, Herc's going to show you a site. Herc, are you ready for me to pass over the screen to you?
Yeah, sure, man.
Okay. What I'm going to do now is pass the screen over to Herc because it looks like everyone is staying. And so we're going to try and spend the next 20 minutes and just show you the easy way. We're going to show you a plugin that we've created called Project Supremacy. And so let me do that now. Let's just get on into it, and I'll stop rambling. Everyone's like, damn it, shut up and move on. Okay, here we go. Let me just figure out how to do this real quick. If anyone else can do it faster than me.
I can do it. I got her.
There we go. I seen it. Okay. Presenter, back over to you, Herc.
All right, let me just get the right screen here. You see the right one, Todd?
I do see your desktop. I see me on Skype.
Okay, that's the wrong one. Let me get the right one.
There you go.
Is that the right one?
You were there, yeah.
Okay, so you can see the schema markup now.
No, just come back onto another.
Okay, let's do it again. There we
You
go.
had it there for a second. That's it.
All right. So,
Desktop. Yeah.
oh, it's only my desktop still. Do you guys know how to get it to my... Todd, you want to take the screen back and then I'll try and get it to the other one?
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm not that great with webinars. I'm better with building plugins, I guess. All right. Let's try this again. All right, there we go. That should be the one.
Yay! Everybody give her a round of applause. Woo!
All right, so I've seen a lot of, by the way, welcome everybody. Hello, my name's Herc. Nice to see you all here. We're just getting bombed with questions, and I'm going to do my best to to kind of cover a lot of the questions with what I'm about to present to you guys. But you saw the schema stuff, you saw the JSON LD, and we showed you the place where you can go and do this for free. And it's not easy. I saw a lot of people say it's a little bit tough, and here's what we're going to do with our plugin. We basically have a local business name, description, a URL, an email address, and a telephone. All you're going to do is fill these out, press save, okay? The next tab on our schema, and this is inside of WordPress, by the way. This is the plugin being installed inside of a WordPress blog that you want to do the schema on. So the next one is social accounts. We also account for the same as markup, which is going to tell Google, look, this is the Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn that is part of this website. These are all together, okay?
Guys, that's huge. That's huge right there. The same as a tag inside of JSON automatically tells Google where all your real connected social profiles are. And why is that important? Because they don't have to go look it up. Right? They don't have to spend their resources power to go and track you down and figure out if you're legit or not. That right there, my friends, is powerful. Make sure that you're doing that.
Yeah, it's powerful, and it's copy and paste. I mean, and moving on, so address, you guys, if you want to pop in an address, go ahead, city, your region or state or province if you live in it, or whatever, postal code, and your street address. And you can fill this out as far or as little as you want. A lot of the sites that I'm going to show you a little more examples on, I don't have an address yet. I do a lot of rank and rent stuff where I rank a site in the top 3 first, then I rent it out. So when I don't have an address, I just target it to the city and the state, or in my case, the city and the province, and I click save, and I've still been seeing amazing, amazing results. So just pop that address in, you move to the next tab, and it's going to show you the map area. It's going to put in your latitude and longitude for you and show you that your address and your coordinates are determined and entered, and everything's honky-dory. But we took it one step further. We added a validator, okay? We know schema's a little bit difficult. We know we have a real easy solution for you, but now we add a validator that pre-populates the address for you of the site that you're working on, and all you got to do is click Run Validation Test, and boom, you get the check mark. Valid schema markup is detected. That's going to give you your warm, fuzzy feeling that you've done it right. I mean, I don't know how you could screw up filling in a blank form, but you got the answer.
Yeah, we went ahead and added that in this week because it you just want to know that's actually correct. I've also just added another link to everybody's entire audience here. That is the Google's structured data testing tool. So again, if you go back and learn this on your own, make sure you're validating your structured data with Google's testing tool. Okay, just make sure it gets that and bookmarks it.
Now, of course, that's not all this plugin does. I only have a few minutes to go through everything else that this plugin does, so we're going to start moving at lightning speed here.
Yeah.
And you can see there's a lot of things to this plugin, but it is very, very easy to use. So basically, the core concept when this plugin was in its infancy was about planning out a site properly so that you could do on-page SEO properly. And it looks something like this. You see 4 boxes here, and what each one of these boxes represents is a page or a post on your website that you want to get proper on-page optimization done for, okay? And then you can see we have keywords in here. We have a lot of colored stuff. So what we're doing is, let's just take this page, for instance, which is the home page of this site. I pulled in these keywords that all deal with spray foam insulation in Edmonton. They're all the same keyword basically, so they are all easy to target on a single page. Once I have this filled in, I could get my competition data. You can see this big green field telling me, hey, this is pretty easy. This is going to be easy. I also have my volume data, my cost per click data, and that's coming right from Google themselves. So that's accurate data. What I do with this, guys, is I craft my title, my page URL, my description, and my H1 right here, right on one page when I'm looking at the keywords and I'm looking at the difficulty of those keywords, so that I can balance these out and get things done right, okay? This is one page, this is another page, this is another page, this is another page. I can add as many or as little pages to my site in this planning section, okay? We have a bunch of ways to pull in keywords from AdWords tool. We automate the crap out of everything. Once you have a nice plan built like this, guys, where you've got it all done, all you got to do is click on your create page or post, and it's going to send a pop-up window and say, congratulations, your page is done. And that's going to look something like this. I'm going to move over to a page, okay? So you're going to get your...
Go back to that keyword page 1 second before you move on, Herc. I wanted to say something about this. Guys,
sure.
What you see here is keyword data straight from the Google's keyword planning tool. Okay? And that's huge. We've all been to some sort of keyword tools and gotten our keyword data to build our sites. I mean, the keyword competition is what you really need to learn before you go after a certain keyword, because you want to know, A, how much traffic's there, B, how much can you make on that traffic, and C, is there any competition? Now, Google Keyword Planner Tool does not give you the competition of the keyword. They actually don't want you to have that for some strange reason, because they don't want you to do SEO. But we get the competition, not the competition, the cost per click and the volume directly from there, and then we have our own inside technology that goes out and gets broad phrase in title and in URL. So I just wanted to make sure we hit home that this piece right here does incredible keyword competition analysis. And like he said, like he was explaining, and also groups those keywords, because Google Keyword Planner's given us the keyword group idea that has what they consider that should be in that group. And that's what Herc was just explaining there. But I want to make sure you guys understand, this is a total keyword tool right here.
We have a bunch of ways. Like I can move keywords from this group to this group. I can create new groups. There's just a bunch of ways we can really clean our stuff up and organize everything really quickly and really easily. And I saw a question come up. So can you do keyword research inside the website? Yeah, absolutely, man. We really tried really hard to make everything that we do, you never have to leave your website. So I'm gonna move on. Is that all right?
Go for it.
All right, so like I said, once you have your plan kind of built out, you could click create all pages and posts. It'll do either posts or pages for you, whatever you want. You can create single ones, but we're going to go to an edit page. So you're basically going to end up at your normal page editor like you guys are very, very used to, but you're going to see a couple of new things here. A lot of people are asking about Yoast SEO. We've replaced Yoast SEO with the Project Supremacy SEO. It's going to do basically the same thing, but you're going to notice it's already filled in your title, your description, your URL, and your H1 tag in the right spots for you. You no longer have to worry about getting it right. You just fill in title here, URL, description, H1, click create page, and it's going to come in and do that for you right away. You can disable this if you have another plugin that you like. Go ahead, that's fine. Okay, and then the other new things that you're going to see here, guys, are 4 short codes. And actually, one thing I'm going to cover before that, obviously the next step for most people at this point would be to do put some content into your site. So you'll notice here, Project Supremacy, we're going to go to articles. I'm going to open this in a new tab so I can move quickly. Once again, never leaving your site, we now have a I Need Articles API where you can request your content from I Need Articles right from within your site. And you can see I already have 4 articles ready to go here. So all you do, type in your keywords, set all your settings, order your articles, and then when they're ready, this thing will turn from red to green. To insert it, just click on the WordPress button. It's going to ask you, do you want to put it on a post or a page that doesn't exist, or a post or a page that already exists? So I would say I want to go existing page. It'll ask me what page. It drops down, there's all your pages, and you just pop it in, go. And then that will populate your page with your content for you. All right, now from here, we have some amazing shortcodes, these 4 shortcodes. This first one is called our Project Supremacy shortcode keyword. It's for interlinking. So if you remember, guys, here's all the keywords for each page that we're targeting. We all know that Google likes interlinks so that when you send your big PBN links to your home page, when you're transferring the juice using interlinks, that's how you get like all your pages ranking. You do a lot of good LSI interlinking, and that's what this shortcode does. So here you can see those same groups that were on the other page, and it's loaded up with all the keywords. All you have to do to create a shortcode link to another page, just click it. It's going to give you the URL that it's going to. Click OK, and there it is. It creates the shortcode for you that turns into a clickable link for you. So that's shortcode stuff. I guess I'll preview this for you real quick. And there's your page. You can see I got a YouTube video on there. I might be on the wrong page. Okay, I got to speed this thing up anyways. I only got a little bit of time. The next one, guys, is going to be affiliate shortcodes. I saw a lot of people asking about, does this plugin handle affiliates? It handles affiliate sites really, really brilliantly, I would say. We have another drop down here. You can see affiliate. Opening a link in a new window. And what that's going to do is allow you to do affiliate product research right from inside your site. So you can see we have ClickBank, Market Health, and Amazon. You'll have to set up API keys for that, but once you do, you can see here's the ClickBank marketplace right inside, and all you got to do, let's say we're doing home efficiency. If I even spelled that right, I'm just going to do home, or maybe solar, since we're doing sort of stuff like that. I'm going to do a quick search. And then it's going to pop out all these solar-based products, okay? Now, all you have to do from here, guys, is click Create Shortcode. It's going to send you away to ClickBank to grab your name, and when you come back, here's the pop-up. You fill it all out. You're going to have 3 options for your affiliate links. Number 1, open your affiliate link in a new window, which is going to increase your dwell time on your site. More time on site, good for ranking factor. You can create a no-follow with your affiliate link so that you're not passing any juice out through your affiliate links. And then, of course, you can even mask your affiliate URLs so that when people are looking at links and hovering over links, they're not going to see a ClickBank link or a marketplace link. They're going to see an actual sprayfoaminsulation.edmonton.net link. And when you build that, you get a code up here. And this will become your short code, guys. So this short code right here, you can use it to paste into widgets. You can copy it into your content, whatever you want. But if I go back to the page, that's what this guy's for. You can see there's my one short code that you saw in there. All I have to do is click on it. It's going to ask me if I want to use the same anchor text. Go ahead, I can change the anchor text to whatever I want. And there's the short code. It just popped it into my page for me. That easy. The next short code, YouTube videos. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to do home insulation because I suck at spelling efficiency. Okay, home insulation. It's going to just populate with a bunch of YouTube videos. You just click insert and close, and you can see I already have a YouTube video there. Pops it in there for you. Super easy, super fast. And then the fourth and final one, guys, is this one in itself is probably as powerful as the schema markup that we've been talking about, and that's geotagging images. So before I talk about this, give me a 1 if you guys have heard about geotagging your images.
With EXIF. Okay.
Yeah,
so
tons of ones.
You got a lot of really smart people. I see some 2s.
Yeah,
okay.
Educated bunch. I see a couple 2s. Well, okay, so for everybody that already knows about it, here's the explanation for the 2s. Geotagging your image. All you got to do is click on your Pixabay. Okay, so we have this hooked up with a Pixabay API, and I'm going to do just foam, like maybe foam insulation.
Why this is hot is because you can do it from right here. Continue on, her. You can do it from right within WordPress. You can do any of these Pixabay images, or you can do any images that are in your media library or that you upload your library. Normally, the way the pros do it is you have to get an EXIF editor locally to your desktop, manipulate the data, and then upload it and verify it and things like that. Or you can use Picasa Web. But what we've managed to do that no one else has done is put it inside of a WordPress plugin.
Everything is inside the plugin here, guys. That's the key to this. So you can see I did a search for foam. I got this like moss stuff, whatever. You would choose a good image. Maybe this guy in the bath having a nice Asian dude with a foam bath. You know, that might be relevant. Once you got your image picked, of course you want to do more SEO stuff. You want to name the image. So this is going to be the file name, right? What are you going to use here? You're going to use a nice LSI keyword. Okay, and that's going to rename your image to whatever you want, and then here it is. Here's the big magic, right? So I'm working with a site in Edmonton. All I'm going to do is type in Edmonton, Alberta, and search my location. You're going to see the map reset to Edmonton, insert my latitude and longitude, and then of course alt tags we know is another ranking. It helps. So what are you going to do here? You're going to have another LSI keyword, right? Then you're going to just turn it on, and you're going to go insert and close. And the magic of Todd Spears and his development team is going to send this image away. It's going to geotag it properly for you. It's going to rename it. It's going to add the alt tag for you, bring it back to your WordPress site, store it locally, and then serve it on your page all with one click. You don't have to go anywhere. So those are the 4 short codes of page building. So you guys are starting to see now that this plugin it's more than just a schema tool, okay? That's a big part of it, and we've seen a lot of results coming in because of using schema. But when you start adding stuff like LSI internal linking, geotagged images, YouTube videos, it's a behemoth. we're hitting every angle of SEO that we can. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. Well, there's a lot of things I want to show you, but something amazing we added, and I'm seeing the question pop up, can we use our own images? Yes, you can. So if you go into the media library, I'm going to leave this page, and you're going to see I have an image already in the media library. Okay, so here's Project Supremacy logo. I'm just going to click on that, and you're going to notice a new little Project Supremacy tag here, and this is for putting EXIF data on images that you want to import yourself, or any existing images that are already on your site or your client's site. Once again, it's the same thing. You have your description, you just do a search for your address, you click draw map, it'll find the right address for you, and you click save changes, and it's done. Now any images that you already had on your site can be EXIF geotagged as well. And what else is there? There's a bunch of good stuff here. Did I miss anything here, Todd? There's so many features that sometimes I just...
I think I've been busy answering questions left and right over here that I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention.
Yeah, there's a ton of questions here, guys. We're getting like a million questions, so I don't know. I think I'm going to pass it back to you guys. There's a ton of more features in here, but the idea is that we've covered all the SEO aspects, the advanced stuff that's coming in 2.16, and we've done it in a way that you don't have to ever leave your blog. So for anything else, now this site can be used, or this plugin can be used to build affiliate sites because of all the features. It makes everything really fast. It can be used on local lead gen sites, rank and rent sites. You could put it on client sites if you want and do SEO for your clients. Affiliate sites. You can even put this on PBNs, okay? Simply think about this, guys. If you put an article on a PBN and you're linking to a client and you geotag the client's address into an image that's pointing to them from a PBN, that's just another layer of power that you're adding, as well as, I mean, you can order your articles right from within your PBN and make them all nice with the YouTubes and the images and stuff like that. So there's just really no limit to what this plugin can do in any situation.
Yeah, exactly. Good job, Herb. All right, everybody give Herc a big round of applause for that demonstration. I think he covered that in exactly 25 minutes. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Did a good job. We're trying to keep everything here in 20-minute segments. Yes, yes. Round of applause.
Okay. Pass this back to you, Todd.
Okay, let me see what I'm looking at. Oh, nope, still on you.
I'm gonna pass her back to you now.
Okay.
I'm getting good at this webby thing.
Okay, back to the slideshow, the presentation. Does everyone see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so let's move on here. Let's just see what's next. All right, after seeing that, I think that has got to be one of the best SEO tools on the planet. I think it is. I've been playing around with this, and so has Herc and a lot of other people for about a month now. It didn't just happen overnight. It absolutely did not. This has been in the planning and development stages for over a year. Costs about 50 grand so far we've got in this. And if you think that was easy, all right, here we go, another hashtag. I want to see some easy way there, and I'll move on. Move on to the next slide. I know everyone's already thinking this is going to be some extremely $1,000 program or $1,000 plugin, but I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised here shortly. All right, again, these are just some of the screenshots of some of the rankings that some of our beta testers have been submitting. There's just a lot more. Oh, I made Herc do some ones from earlier today, but I was going to get him to pop some of those on the screen. But I think you guys get the point. Wow, easy way everywhere. Wow, okay.
I can show a live one too if you want, Todd. I don't mind sharing one site.
Okay, y'all want to see a live site? Yeah, Glenn says sure.
Do you guys want to see a live ranking?
Yeah.
This one's pretty cool. Okay. Now that I got a handle on this screen share thing.
All right, coming back to you.
All right, I'm going to just do this real quick here, guys. Okay, give me the one if you can see the rank tracker, pro rank tracker. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tattoo removal Edmonton, guys. I popped the plugin on this site. This is an old site that I've had, and you can see it's been kind of stuck here around 36 for a long, long time. Pop the plugin on it. All I did was the schema markup. That's it. I didn't do any of the geo stuff or the YouTube videos, and you can see here, 24 hours after I put the schema on it, we moved from 36 to 19. 4 days later, we're up to 15, so the power's still coming. That's for that keyword. You can see it again here, guys. 36 to 15. You can see it again here. 31 to 16. This is just from schema. That's how powerful just adding schema is. So that is a live site. You guys can see the keywords. You can see the URL.
I had to twist his arm to show this domain and niche live, and there's a lot more of them, but we just can't reveal everything that we're working on in there. But he did agree to show us this pop right here. So thank you for that, Art. Now, don't you guys go out there and start screwing that up. It never fails whenever we show someone a site on a webinar. Next thing you know, people are attacking it. I don't know why that is. But anyway, please be cool. Be kind.
Yeah, be cool.
All right, moving on. All right, if you're ready to crush the competition, who wants PSV2 now? Everyone's saying how much, how much, how much. Y'all going to be surprised. Super powerful. All right, here comes PS2s. All right, just so you know, this is not public yet. It will be in 2016. Prices will be more on the public launch. It just has to be because, I mean, just people are going nuts on this. I can't, you know, no upsells, no upsells is what you see. All right, here's the offer, guys, and I know that that's an incredible offer. Everyone on here has been, yeah, I know, too cheap, yeah, and the price is only going to rise because of all the demand we've seen coming in there. And then obviously we don't want like every single person in the internet community to be doing this, right? I mean, they're all our competition too. You know, mine and Herc's and everyone else. I mean, we all kind of play in the same niches, but in different cities. But in big cities, we're all there too. So the price will definitely go up. As you can see here, we have the unlimited agency license for $167. This will allow you to install it on unlimited personal domains and unlimited client domains. Oh, and we've also got access to 2 more tools that, you know, if there's a lot of interest in this, I'm going to demonstrate those in just a minute. Client Hunter tool and Schema Competition tool. Unlimited personal, if you don't have any clients or you don't ever think you're going to have any clients, you just have your own personal business or your own personal sites that you're trying to rank, maybe you're selling lead gen or something, then we also have it for those folks as well at a $67 price point. I also, and Herc, have, actually this guide is, it's another fast action bonus if you buy either one. It's for the first people, can also get Herc's rank and rent guide. Now, you heard us talk about rank and rent earlier. Marissa's used to rank and rent model and was making $1,000 a month pretty quickly. I mean, she just took Herc's training, built a site, installed our plugin, ranked it on page 1, called all the guys on page 2, boom, $1,000 a month. And she's new. She's new. So rank and rent guide for the first 50 people that buy either one, even the $67 version. I would recommend, obviously, the agency version because then you're able to go out and I'm going to show you in just a minute the software that comes with the agency that allows you to easily go and search Google for people who are not using structured data and using WordPress and on page 2, contact them and be like, hey, I have got the next generation SEO for you, something these other guys that are blowing up your phone every day offering you with no real relevance. I can install Schema on your site. If you want to learn all about it, go right ahead. I can do it for you for $200. Pay for your license in one go.
Yeah, easy.
I'm telling you. And I tell you what, and then the guy's going to see the results that you just got him in 24 to 48 hours, let's just say. You know, hell, even if it's a week, he's probably going to be like, old SEO guy, you're fired.
Yeah, he's going to drop $200 for you to put Schema on it. He's going to see badass results, and then he's going to hire you for $1,000 a month. Right on to do anything else that he has going. He's going to tell his friends. Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, lock in your bonus. I'm going to count these out because we got to be mindful of you know, the bonuses and stuff. So give me a hashtag I'm in I've already seen it, man. It's like you guys ready. You guys knew it was coming or something. I already saw a whole bunch of I'm in. So, man, I'm yeah, wow. They're coming in pretty hard and heavy. Got the agency. Right on. Wow, guys, man, I'm floored. I'm humbled and flabbergasted at all the extreme response we're getting.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys, man. Thank you.
Now, one of the things,
glad you like it.
man, and I want to know screenshots. I want to know how this is affecting your business, your life, your revenue, and your rankings. Please let us know. We're going to get a group going, and I want to be buddies with all you guys. Yeah. All right. I'm not even sure what's next on the slide. Oh, SEO agency package. That's what we're going to talk about now. I mean, a lot of you already bought the agency package and did it. I didn't even show you the client hunter and schema competition. So if you're still on the fence, let me just show you what else I have here. Let me log out and log back in because I'm pretty sure it's timed out on me. Okay, so this is a big giant application that I've been developing over the course of the last few years, and one of the tools that we have inside here is you're going to get a few tools in here. Actually, you're going to get a mobile friendly test because you guys, as you know, as SEOs, you really want to make sure that your site's mobile friendly. There's a test for you. We automatically go and ask Google if it's mobile friendly. We didn't make up the why it's mobile friendly. We ask Google and they tell us yes or no. We have a couple of other things down here. If your site's not mobile friendly, I have a lot of solutions for you right here. If you just click this link right here, there's a lot of free ways. A lot of different things in here, a lot of different free themes that you can use. Lots of good stuff in here, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I want to talk about first, I'll go into schema competition. One of our beta testers recently, he got the agency license and he was using this schema tool. And the way I see it is, hey, what if you're thinking of a niche to go in, and why not try and figure out or find a niche and a keyword in a city where no one's using schema? Because I know for a fact, if you follow the training, and by the way, people are asking about the training inside here. There's, I don't know, how many videos inside of Project Supremacy, Herc? 20 or 25, I don't know. And there's also training videos inside here as well. But if you go out there and find niches in cities where there is no schema, then, man, you are going to crush it. You're going to beat everybody. And you can go through here and see, let me just go ahead and click on one. I ran Bell's Bondsman in Dallas, Texas, and you can see here what their ranking is and if they're using structured data, okay? And if they're not, and if they're WordPress or not. This is another way. This is more for client hunting if you know they're using WordPress. But this will sort of tell you. Now you can see, Bell's Bondsman in Dallas, Texas is relatively competitive. I'm in that market as well. And it's pretty competitive. So you can see a lot of yeses here, but you can just do this over and over again. Here's pool builders. There's a few guys in here. It's pretty competitive as well. But you can go through here. That's plumbers here. There's actually Dallas is, if I cut this back, so let's say we did plumbers in Sherman, Texas, which is another up-and-coming city just north of me here. And we do the first 2 pages and we go in, and it's going to take a few minutes because what it's doing right now is going out there to Google and bringing back all the information to let us know how many people on the first 2 pages are using schema. And I guarantee you, I had a beta tester of mine told me the other day that he used this tool. He found a niche in a city where not too much schema was being used. He built a site, popped schema on it, and immediately he popped to page 2. And from there, he's just going to keep on going up. All right, so I'll come back to this if we want, and we'll just see what we're doing in that area. Client hunter. Okay, so this is how we take what we know, we rent a site on page 1, and now we want to find someone to rent it. This is part of the rank and rent system. Okay, but how do we go out and find everybody on page 2? I mean, you can do it manually, obviously. You can pay someone to sit there and click on everybody's link and scrape their emails or write down their emails or write down their phone numbers and call them. But what I like to do is just put in my keyword. You can do it google.com or any country you want, whatever Google you want. You can scan up to 5 pages, so you can find what you really focused on is page 2 through page 5, okay? So takes a few minutes to run that. I'm not going to run it now, but then you come back with something like this. I just clicked on, I believe, Plumbers in Dallas, Texas. Found 18 websites because I only did the first 2 pages. Now I can tell, again, who has structured data and if it's a WordPress site. So if I see someone that doesn't have structured data and they have a WordPress site, I know I can contact them. I kind of got ahead of myself there, but I'll go ahead and say this now. I think everybody gets the point. If they have no to structured data, you see this guy right here, my Roto-Rooter, he has no to structured data and yes to WordPress. That's an immediate target to contact through this tool right here, which allows you to load a profile, which this is just test data in here right now. We've got a couple of email addresses that it found. If you don't really find his email, you can always click this link right here, and it opens up their site, and then you can find their information on their site there. It's not always available, but it's there sometimes. But what it does is save you a lot of time of emailing. You craft an email here that is kind of a pitch that says, hey, blah, blah, blah. I noticed you're on this site. You're doing this, doing that. Contact us, and we will help you out. Tells you their position and all this stuff right here. One of the things that we do here is email sending methods. Guys, I just want you to know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different SMTP sending methods, and it's all about delivering these emails here. So make sure when you get involved that you pick the best one that's for you. There's a lot of them that have free versions, and then there's a lot of them that have paid versions. So I'm going to leave that at that. That's just a tool that allows you to really effectively, because really what you want to do is contact them all at once, right? So you can connect with all of these people if you wanted to, maybe not on page, maybe not number 3, 4, 5, and 6, but the guys down here, let's see, right here. So you can see now I have all of these people that are inside here, and I can craft one email, press the send button, and they all get contacted about their site. On page 2, they need structured data, or you're on page 2, I'm on page 1, nana nana boo boo, you want to buy my site, you want to rent my site, you want to buy my leads, things like that. So that's what the Client Hunter does. It just helps you automate the selling process, the prospecting process. So any questions on that? Wow, lots of questions everywhere.
That's a great little business right there. There's a lot of people doing that really successfully for getting people to get mobile sites and stuff like that. That's an instant ranking. Even for those at number 4, for example, he might jump up a couple of places or even maybe into number 1 by having that, because the other 3 don't have it.
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't have structured data, and he's definitely going to jump up there if he does that. And you can, you can see there the WordPress side is no, so you would, obviously have to, I mean, you know what? If he has a straight HTML site, I already gave you the resources to go out and learn it. It's not like it's, brain surgery. It's just some coding. I mean, you can also, just go out and help any of these people, man. And this is just a tool that helps you connect with people. Because if you're not connecting with people, then, you're leaving money on the table. You have the technology and the knowledge in your hands to be the smartest guy in the room.